Hi, Video Techs. I wanted to create a video tutorial, or more than a tutorial, a refresher video, something you could use just to remind yourself of the steps we take as we serve. We generally use 3 software programs when we're serving: the camera control, the projector control, and ProPresenter. First, we open the camera control, and you can minimize the text box, and then just take the camera interface and move it over to the left desktop. Next, we open the projector control. That's in the web browser, and we just click on, and then also take the browser and drag it over to the left desktop. After that's done, we open ProPresenter. Now, ProPresenter will take a little time to open. It uses a lot of computer memory, and so sometimes you'll notice seems like it takes forever to open. But it will go, and once it's open, the first thing we want to do is go over to the output box. It's red now. It's in the upper right hand corner, and we'll want to click that till it shows green. Here you see the playlist box. It's a slide, a welcome slide. There's the video presenter, and under that is the playlist box. I generally have just 3 playlists: Saturday, Sunday 1st, and Sunday 2nd. That's where the slides are shown, and here is the slide, and again, nothing will display until that slide is clicked on. This is the files on the computer. Generally that's not showing, so you won't need to use that area, but this is the playlist area right here. You can hide the files area just by clicking those double arrows in the bottom right. And first we start out with our welcome slide, and you can see there we have a welcome slide, the lyrics slides, and the background slide for the sermon. We start out with the logo. Click the logo, house logo, default logo, whatever we want to call it. And about 6 minutes before the service starts, we click our welcome slide, go to our message box, and at 5 minutes before the service starts, we'll click our 5-minute countdown clock, and click show message, and now you see the countdown clock displayed there. It'll look different every week. I try to change it up so it's a different look every week, but the principles are the same. When it's done, it'll show that it's zeros, and you can hide it and then close the message box. Next, as the band gets ready to start their worship set, you can click the first slide when they start, and click the second slide when needed. I noticed the scroll wheel will really mess you up, so I keep my finger right off of that when I'm using the mouse for this. They'll go through their set, then they'll play on the last song. You'll be on the last song. There you can see I'm sliding the control that gives you a zoom on the slides that you're looking at. This contiguous button allows you to see everything in the playlist. So by clicking that, you would be able to see the welcome slide, the lyric slides, and the background slide I don't generally use that. I keep it off. I like to see the slide that I'm using at that moment and just that slide. I go back up to the logo after the last song when people are greeting one another. Then as pastor comes up to preach, I'll click the background slide, and nothing happens until I click on it. Now it's showing. I like to generally have a dark slide while pastor's preaching, something that's not very distracting. Then when pastor references his first Bible passage, you can go to the message box, open it up, and click the Bible verse that should be in there. You don't have to worry about typing that in. It should be there. And you click Show Message. When you want to hide a Bible verse, you can just click the X up there, or you can click Hide. Once you hide it, you can click the next Bible verse as he references it. So you can do it two ways. You can exit out, or you can click Hide before you choose your next Bible verse. When you're done, after you've hidden it, you can close it. The worship band is coming back up for the closing song. I'll go back to the lyric slides and get those ready to click. And once this song starts, I'll click that first slide. And just go through that as you normally would. After the last song, I'll click the default logo and display that. Now, sometimes there'll be a need for a special slide, special announcement. This here, you see the files on the computer. You won't ever have to use that. But I just want to show you what it looks like when there's announcements or an extra slide in the playlist. You'll see that I have an announcement slide here. There's two slides. This is set up so that when you click the first slide, it will automatically go to the next slide. So if you see a clock, picture of a clock in the upper left hand corner there, you know a timer is set and it will automatically forward to the next slide. This one is set for 30 seconds. And then the second slide is also set. You'll see the picture of the clock there, and that's also set for 30 seconds. There's the computer files, and you saw that the slide automatically advanced. And that will also go back to the first slide. Now you can close the files area on the computer by just double clicking that double arrow there, or clicking that double arrow, and then you don't have to look at that if that's ever open. And as you see, that slide, announcement slide, is automatically changing because of its timer. I have the clear buttons up here. They come in handy if you should ever have a background on that you forget about. You can clear everything with the clear all button. If it's just a slide that's showing and you want to clear that, there's a clear slide button. And there's a clear background button if you had a background showing that you didn't want showing. There's the video bin, and that's where all the videos and images come from. But you can close that. If that's ever open, you can close that by just clicking that video image button on the top there. The clear all buttons, clear slide, clear background buttons, they come in handy. When we're done, we just close the program out. Now I want to show you the proper way to close the camera. Sometimes it's been left on, but you need to click that power button before you exit out. So just try to remember that. Click that power button before you close the program, exit program out. Then the projector, you want to make sure that you click the standby button and then click OK before you leave. And then you can close the browser. And that's about it. So, thanks for your service. Thanks for all you do. And I hope this has been helpful. God bless.